Pac Man can only eat the things after he has those big vitamins.
Yeah,
you know,
the cherry.
Yeah, she goes, no, that's not how it works. I'm like,
Oh.
I think I would know Pac Man. You played it once. I grew up in the 80s. She's like, yeah, because you're old. I'm like, yes, but I know Pac Man.
Wax on, wax off.
Cigarettes.
Excellent.
Hello and welcome Midlifers. We're your hosts, Fonz.
And Miz.
And this is your weekly podcast where it's not self-help but more help yourself to a smorgasbord of nostalgia, laughter and deep dive into the past.
Welcome, Midlifers, to this week's show. It's going to be a bit of a doozy. We're starting off with Don't Be a Dick at a Hotel. I'm interested to see what you've come up with this one. But the one I'm most excited about, we're doing a deep dive
Oh, my
into...
goodness.
Oh! I was going to start singing The
Simpsons. Do you want to do that again?
No, we're coming in. Let's jump in.
So let's jump in. Miz,
Yeah.
there's a fine line I'm finding between being a Karen and standing up for yourself. So whenever I stand up for myself, I always cringe and self-reflect, and I think, gee, was I being a Karen? But I had an incident today.
Yeah.
And was following the rules with dropping my son off at school.
And you are a rule follower.
I am a big... Can I say with our car park, I got complimented by the vice principal and I wear it like a badge of honour.
I must love you.
I am such a people pleaser, especially when it comes to schools. Anyway, I was following my standard routine of walking to the crossing and I got told off by a new teacher. And she's like, can you use this path? I go, no. I've been told to always go this path. And then
I'm going to use that path.
and I'm going to use it. And so I walked my son across and then I felt bad. I'm like, was I being a Karen or was I simply just standing up for myself for doing the right thing? And then I overcompensated, kept waving at her as I was driving out of the car park. And where is that fine line? Like, we should be able to stand up for ourselves without feeling any shame.
I feel like men wouldn't have this conversation.
Oh,
I don't
my
see men
God.
saying, oh, I stood up for myself. Do I sound like a dick?
They would just go on with their
And
day.
they wouldn't get judged for it. I think it is a fine line. I think where he takes it, it's that whole I want to speak to your manager.
I want to speak to your principal about this.
I don't know. I think it's taking that next step further. But it's crap. It's crap because I know we're going to have a menopause doctor on.
Yes, the menopause mentor.
Because I want to ask her about this because I remember reading about this that's saying that during peri and menopause, I think it's your estrogen drops.
Yes.
And that's sort of the people pleaser in you
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And that's where the term sort of like how a lot of the Karens are sort of in their 40s or 50s because you get to the age, you're like, you know what? I'm going to stand up. I'm not going to tolerate this.
But because I never really stood up for myself, I'd kind of just be quiet and just suck it up.
Yeah, and then afterwards be wallowing and be like,
yes, I
angry
wish
at
I
home.
said something.
Yes.
And now
Yes.
I'm saying something.
Yes, but like, I don't know.
And there's guilt with it when there shouldn't be.
There shouldn't be guilt for standing up for yourself.
No.
I think there's one thing standing up for yourself, I suppose. There's another thing being, I don't know.
Overbearing?
Yeah.
Or-
Too entitled, I suppose.
Yeah. Maybe an entitlement comes with it.
But again,
But I'm
men-
just like,
men
I've
would-
been here for so many years. I know what to do. And then I felt bad, like, well, I've just felt bad in general, Mez, and I've been kicking myself ever since.
So maybe that's what being a woman is all about. Feeling bad and kicking yourself and feeling guilty about stuff that no one cares about.
And it always comes up when I'm washing dishes. Like, whenever I wash dishes,
self-reflection.
there's like everything that's happened in my whole life. Oh,
Or like, I'm the sort because I'm very, I internalize a lot and then I explode in anger. My kids will see because even this morning, my buddy, when I talked about my son and his sandwiches, again, he leaves his sandwiches in his bag. It's the 5th time this year. And this morning he was running late. He wasn't getting his crap together. I found 2 old sandwiches and I just threw them. I go, you're doing this again. Anyway, I internalize a lot,
Yeah.
And then, but it's that thing of as well thinking of those comebacks. Do you ever have that? When you think of a comeback,
yes.
I can sometimes think of it 2 years later. Like, I should have said that.
And meanwhile, that person's moved on with their life. Your son's still doing the sandwich thing.
I'll just give you something small that happened on the weekend.
Yeah.
We had a segment recently about roasts. That was nice. We went to like a smoke pit where they do like the brisket.
Yum.
Oh, yes.
Yum.
It's just in Thomastown. It's not far.
Okay.
It's good. And it's pretty cheap. Like we had, because I had my niece there. So it's had 6 of us. And for all dinner and everything, it was about $200. So I think that's actually pretty good. Anyways, I had brisket. Oh, the whole place smelled fantastic. But near the counter, they had a Pac Man machine. Right? And it was so cool.
What?
Yes. And it's like in the most August, because it's like right next to the bar. But anyway, so I said to my son, I'll go play. And then my youngest daughter played, and she's in grade 2. And yesterday in the car, we're talking about Pac Man. She goes, oh, this is how it works. I go, no. Pac Man can only eat the things after he has those big vitamins.
Yeah.
You know?
The cherry.
Yeah. She goes, no, that's not how it works. I'm like,
oh.
I think I would know Pac Man. You've played it once. I grew up in the 80s. She's like, yeah, because you're old. I'm like, yes. But I know Pac Man. Do not tell me about it. Yeah.
Do you know what my son said to me?
Yeah.
In the olden days, did you used to do this?
Yes, I did.
Like the olden days was like 2 years ago, mate. What? The 90s wasn't 2 years ago?
No.
Oh, isn't it funny when they challenge you on things?
I know. I'm like, I think I would know. Like
you would know Pac Man more than your daughter.
100%.
Did she know there was a Mrs. Pac Man who had a pink bow?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But it's so cool. I love when you find those old school arcade games.
Yeah.
And they're 2D.
Frogger.
They're easy. Oh, Frogger. Also, one that we always come back to, which we did at Phillip Island, was that Deer Hunter. Oh. The big rifle.
I didn't like playing that.
I didn't show up good.
I get scared of it.
Oh, do you?
Maybe the deer's going to come out at me.
So
those gun games I don't do well with.
Oh, so I do well.
Oh, but I do well at laser tag.
I do. I've never played laser tag.
I'm very. We'll go play. Oh, I'm very competitive.
We're gonna break our knees or something.
I'm slow now. Back in the day, I was running. Now I was like, oh, stairs.
There's any midlifers that want to join us. We'll have a midlifer laser party.
We'll go fly around a laser tag at Strike Bowling.
We're going to be walking. There's no running involved. No ducking.
Voltaren lolly bags. If you're in, write in.
So you look like a dick to me, so everybody just listen. It's sound like to dick. Don't be a dick. Are you laughing because of what I said before? Just to fill our listeners in on this. We had our first guest, Sammy Peterson, on a few weeks ago, and I just mentioned to Fonz when I was recording. So we're singing our song, and I was just watching Sammy's face looking at us.
Who are these girls?
I know. And Fonz is like, we probably should pre-record these things. I said, no.
Let's actually forget.
No, let's. We're bringing the guests down to our level.
We're in there, basically. Sammy, we're sorry to all our future guests. Apologies.
This is who we are.
Yeah.
This is me.
There are no smoke and mirrors here.
No. All right, don't be a dick.
At a hotel.
You are a big purveyor of hotel.
Big whore. There's nothing whorish about me. I'm basically a nun again. All right. Don't be a dick at a hotel.
Yeah.
Can I start with the breakfasts?
Yes.
Okay. So you've either got a choice of a continental, which is a light breakfast, or the buffet breakfast. Is it dickish behaviour taking home, putting the fruit in your handbag and coffee pods and sugar sachets?
No. I say no. I say that's wonderful.
I do that.
Yes, because it tides you over until dinner. Yeah. I reckon everyone does it.
Can I tell you what happened? I went to the Frankston International Hotel.
Yeah.
And they had coffee pods. So I took a couple of coffee pods and the guy looked at me and goes, oh, really? I'm like, oh.
You're ashamed.
I got ashamed.
Coffee pods are
they're expensive.
Interesting one. I think we're going to learn a lot about you in this segment.
But we had actually, speaking of such, we put out on our Instagram, what do you take home from a hotel?
Yeah.
And people were taking things like saying slippers. Everyone who responded said a free pen. They want the pens. You take a pen from a hotel. Yeah. Unopened tissue boxes, toilet rolls, and coffee pods.
Take that toilet paper? It's so two-ply.
No, unless it depends on the hotel because we
fancy pants here.
Fancy pants went to a boutique hotel.
Macau.
And
You know Macau, Fonz?
They have bidets in Macau,
do
miss.
they? No need for toilet paper.
But they had the toilet paper that was wrapped in paper, like a party package.
Yeah.
So I took them home.
Okay.
It's nice.
I know
And
you'd like
it's
to take things
packaged.
home.
I have grown up taking things home from a hotel. If it's free, let it be with me.
You've never taken a dressing gown, though?
Never, because I have to pay for. I feel bad because that's what you have to pay for.
So what are the slippers you allowed to take home?
Yeah. Because you wouldn't want to share slippers in a hotel. You don't know
do
who's
with them
on their
afterwards?
feet.
What do they do with the slippers that are left there? I want to
Chuck
know.
them out.
Do they?
Because they're flimsy. I'm actually wearing my hotel slippers.
They are so flimsy. It's like a piece of paper.
Yeah, so they're going to chuck them out. Look, it's coming apart.
But do you reckon they actually throw them out?
Why would they keep them? It's unhygienic.
I know, but that's bad for the environment.
Everyone takes home the
Tell
slippers.
me, hotel people.
Do you know what my mum does?
What?
She collects the slippers.
Does
And
she?
so, yeah, so
She's got
she'll...
a shoe collection. She's got a hotel slipper collection. Manolo Blahnik, eat your heart out.
Okay, all right. So you're not a dick if you take home things from a hotel. What about a TV or the artwork?
Yes,
Is that dickish?
I think that's a step too far.
Someone did say on Instagram they take home the lamps.
Oh my goodness. So the cleaner's coming in, the room's bare. So he's got a bed there. Can I just ask, please don't be a dick to hotel people and I think they've got to change it. Move the minibar. I don't want it, especially with kids. Kids touch everything. They see those chocolates when they come in. They're like, oh, you're like, that chocolate's $5.
Yeah.
Do not touch it. I actually usually now take everything out
Be careful.
and then put it back in. Why?
They have sensors in the minibar, so even a slightest movement, they will charge you.
No.
100%. You need to be aware if your minibar has sensors.
Be aware of your surroundings.
Be aware of your surroundings. So, yeah, there are minibars with sensors
Oh my
now.
God.
But I tell my kids, I go, that's expensive. We're going to go to 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
7-Eleven.
So,
I want us all to remember about the cleaners of the hotel.
yeah.
They're human. Don't be a dick and trash your room.
That was my number one pick. You know
Yeah.
why? Because when I first started going with my husband, we stayed at a hotel. He just left anything on the floor and was like, guess what? Someone else will clean it. I'm like, doesn't mean you have to be like a pig. So usually at the end of my hotel stays, I'll get all the linen and all the, put it all in one bundle, easy for them.
Yeah, I strip the bed if I have time. Normally now we're sleeping and go, oh my God, we got to get out, quick, check out. But strip the bed for the cleaner and put the towels in the shower.
Yeah, I put them on my
I like order.
Yes, but it's just nice. I will say on this, though, there was one holiday where we stayed at a motel and my son, who was 2 at the time, licked the mirror. Remember I telling you my son was licking
remember
mirrors?
this. Oh, no.
That night, or like the 2 nights later, bleh, bleh, all in the bed. Bleh.
No.
We went to check out the next day, so I showered him and whatever, and I bundled up all the linen, but I had to leave a note saying, sorry, my son was sick. So at least they're not caught unawares with all this vomit in the bed. Oh, it was a terrible trip home.
Don't lick the mirrors.
Don't lick the mirrors. Kids.
My son licked a mirror and he got COVID and spread it to all of us.
There you go.
Back in 2021.
Oh, don't lick
the mirrors.
Don't be a dick and lick mirrors, please.
Don't be a dick and don't think the world can't see you. So we stayed at a pretty like the 50th level at Crown Casino and had the things open, the curtains open.
Yeah.
And I started stripping off and a helicopter came by. And I'm like, and it was kind of just hovering. I'm like, holy crap. So don't be a dick and think no one can see you unless you want to be seen. But like Fonz, you're like, oh, don't look at me.
I can't do it. No matter where I am, like if I'm getting changed, those curtains got to be closed.
Yeah.
Even if there's like no apartments nearby. Whereas other people like
don't care. I'm a carer.
You always see people getting changed, seeing
rear window.
Like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I can see you. Look.
I know. I can see your silhouette.
I've never actually had this, but I reckon people would. Don't be a dick and poo-poo my kids and I if we're using the pool and the amenities. Because, kids can
We used to be one of the poo-pooers,
Yes,
man.
I reckon if you don't have kids or if your kids are grown up and then you have that like you're enjoying the pool, luxury, wonderful. All of a sudden, in come these bogans with like their kids and they're jumping in the pool and cannonballing and you're like, tut. Too bad. It's public shared amenity.
Yeah, correct. It is public.
But I do say to my kids, don't cannonball near there.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Don't splash people.
Yeah, there is a bit of...
There's a fine line of dickiness between everyone.
Yes. Just judge your dickiness.
Okay, what about in the lobby?
Yeah.
In the lobby, don't be a dick and spread your stuff everywhere because it's a shared space.
Yeah.
Have your luggage nice and neat, all near you.
All in order.
All in order. This is I like order. This is my opinion. And don't push in for check-in. We're all going to check in eventually or check out eventually. So don't rush. Have a bit of patience.
I will piggyback off your checkout. I hate at checkout. 10 minutes before checkout, trying to get the lift. The lifts are full of everyone in their luggage. And it's like, it's just annoying. Get bigger lifts. I don't know. Spread your checkout across.
I didn't know. I remember when I did Kentucky, I would have been about in my 20s and I didn't know about checkout. There was checkout time. So, because the bus was going to take us to another place at about 4:00.
Yeah.
So I just stayed and slept in the hotel, not knowing checkout. And the cleaner comes in. And I'm like, I'm waking up going, what's this? And she's like, you had to check out at 10. I'm like, it was 2:00 and I was having a lovely nap.
I love it. How good's a late checkout?
I love a late checkout.
The best.
Oh,
best. Sorry. It's better than the actual bedroom.
I do love it. I think always request a late checkout.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got to ask.
Yeah, you got to ask, but they don't know. Sometimes they can't allow it.
So, yeah, if they can't, it's fair enough. But my husband always stretches out the checkout, though. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
We're going to be up at 10:30. And he's always like, it's all right. I'm like, what are you doing in the shower now? We have to be gone 5 minutes ago. That stresses me out.
That would stress me
I
out
get
too.
stressed.
This is an odd one. Don't give me a digital compendium. Don't be a dick. Give me a digital compendium.
Is this a tech?
Yes. Like when you go to hotels, especially if it's in another city that they've never been to before.
Oh.
And on the desk is that sort of big, or on the coffee table, big folder.
Yes.
Compendium.
Love it.
Local attractions, bars, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Nowadays, some of them are digital.
Don't tell me it's QR code.
Yes, I think it is.
Oh.
No,
I love sitting back on the couch and reading the compendium.
Tell me what's in. Tell me
what's the local eats?
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a dickish moment. It's a dickish moment, but from someone else. But keep your fluids to yourself when you're in a hotel. So we were young, you and I.
Yeah.
We went out for our girlfriends. We used to do hotel stays. And I remember being silly and wrapping myself up in the drapes of the hotel. And I looked at the drapes and there's all white stuff on there. And I was very grossed out and I unraveled myself from the drapes and can you just keep your fluids to yourself because it's a shared room.
Are they bodily fluids?
Yeah, I think so from a previous guest.
Fonz.
I didn't
know.
know.
To end on this note.
I didn't know. I was innocent. We were like 18. So I thought everyone treated a hotel room with respect.
I don't know. There's another thing as well, like about the glasses. You shouldn't.
Yes.
But I do because there's no other glasses.
Same. I don't want to get dehydrated.
Yes.
But you don't have the glasses in the bathroom area.
Yeah, but you take the one from the...
Yeah, but still there's always do they really clean it or just wipe it with a rag?
I don't know. Maybe it's better for the immune system.
Well, we're all right. Just don't lick the mirrors.
And don't think about the bodily fluids.
Oh, grab your snorkels, guys, because we're diving deep here into
the Simpsons.
First aired in 1989 in the US, 1991 in Australia with the creator Matt Groening. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I remember reading Smash Hits magazine before it got released, and there was a picture of Bart Simpson with his naked bottom.
Oh.
And they were saying this new cartoon called The Simpsons is coming out in Australia and it's controversial.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was telling my mum, go to this new cartoon. And lo and behold, it came onto our screens.
Yeah.
And it was the best thing ever.
It was the biggest thing ever. And it's so different because it's for adults as well. I feel like it was the first sort of cartoon that was for the whole family.
We had to watch it with Mum. We used to but I remember sitting in bed, with Mum and watching it, and she goes, "This is crude, rude, and disgusting." But we all watched and loved it.
Yes, yeah, and obviously, there are things that would have flown over our heads as kids. But just thinking, like an innocent time, like Bart saying, "Don't have a cow, man." And you make sure it's like that was like such a big, you know,
catchphrase, but like being part of that whole catchphrase phase.
Yeah,
and we loved it.
We could just name off 100 catchphrases.
Oh yeah,
go. Don't have a cow, man. I just said that one.
Donuts.
I can't think of any of those.
Yeah, Lisa needs braces. Random things.
No, and they're etched in our memory. And a few episodes ago, we were talking about something and you said, this reminds me of the Simpsons episode. And especially in the olden days, because you'd watch them on repeat.
Yes.
And so many of our quotes and, random things and memories are of the Simpsons.
Things are good when, for us in Australia, it was on Channel 10 when MASH was replaced by The Simpsons.
Yeah. Get out of here, MASH. No one wants you.
But we did a poll in our Instagram and everyone, Midlifers, voted the 90s were the best era of The Simpsons.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was, like they say, season 3 to 9 were the best. And we had my brother actually write in and he said after season 8, it all went downhill.
Okay.
I don't know the seasons.
I just remember the early episodes. I remember one of the earliest ones, not the earliest ones, but an early episode I remember really well was the one where Homer got hair. Do you remember he had this?
The solution.
Yes. And then had the guy with that voice. Homer, you can do it. Like when we had this really distinct voice, and then Homer got hair, and he got to use the gold toilet in Mr. Burns.
Gosh,
yeah.
I forgot all about that episode.
Old school.
Yeah,
we watched. I think because we would have watched the episodes on repeat so much.
Remember Pepsi, as in the Russian exchange student, and his name was Peppy, and Homer's like, there, Pepsi.
Homer. You know what I realised in this? My husband is Homer. He's got a bit of a tummy, got a bit of the beard. It's my husband.
Does he love a donut?
He's Homer. I love donuts more. A good combination.
All right, we've got a speak pipe here from James from Listen and Launch. Take it away, James.
Hello, Midlifers. Love the show. And I also love The Simpsons, so very happy to be calling up and telling you some of my fave moments. I actually wanted to say 2 episodes that really hit me in the feelings and gave me a little bit of a tear at the end of the episodes in a good way. The first one is an episode in season 2 called Lisa's Substitute. It's where Lisa gets a substitute played by Dustin Hoffman, and he really connects with her and encourages her to be her. And then at the end of the episode, he has to leave and go teach at another school, and she's really upset. And he hands her a note. And as he leaves, she opens it and it says, "You are Lisa Simpson." So that is a very sweet episode. And the second one is called Race Car Marge, and it's about Marge joining a play. And the whole episode, Homer is a complete jerk to her, and she's playing a character that kind of is very similar to her everyday life. And at the end of the episode, Homer unwillingly goes to the play and watches it, but it actually really resonates and hits him. And at the end of the episode, he apologizes for being such a jerk through the episode.
Thanks for listening to the show.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yes, Dustin Hoffman was the voice of the substitute teacher.
Which I didn't know this. But
I didn't know this till James's speak pipe. And I've discovered as well, I love Lisa's episodes where she was the main star. I don't like her as a character growing up. I didn't like her. But her episodes are the ones that I like the most.
Oh, okay.
Because I suppose it relates to the girl, like having the crush on the substitute teacher.
Yeah.
And ending it with, "You are Lisa Simpson."
Well, now, like that Marge episode they talked about where she's just like this sort of invisible wife.
Yes.
You know? And I relate to that now.
100%. I never did. Like, it was funny. It was, But it just, the intelligence of the episode, how it paralleled The Streetcar Named Desire and The Simpsons.
Yeah. It's a very clever show.
Yeah.
Very, very clever
Very
show.
clever.
All right, what are some of your favourite episodes?
Oh, Mez, I have, again, it's just Lisa Simpson. I love The Summer of Fall featuring 2, where Lisa goes on summer vacation with her family and, no one at school likes her. She's like the dork.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes on this holiday and she finds friends and they were the cool group and she was pretending to be someone she wasn't. And then Bart got jealous and exposed who she was and showed her yearbook.
Oh, okay.
And she just runs just shame because she finally made friends.
Yeah.
And then the ending is nearly making me cry because they decorated Homer's car in shells and stuff to say goodbye and they wrote in her yearbook. And the main cool girl of it said, Lisa, you're the coolest geek I know. And so it was just, oh, my God.
Oh, that's nice.
And it ends with Homer driving off and the seagulls are chasing the car because of all the shells. But Lisa was happy.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Well, one of my favourite episodes is Lisa's birthday. It featured Michael Jackson.
Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. Yes, Mez.
Loved that episode. And I saw on the Four Finger Discount podcast, who's all about The Simpsons, their fact was that in the credits, Michael Jackson was listed as John something Smith. I can't remember the handwriting. Yeah, because for contractual reasons, he couldn't be credited with it. But his voice featured on the episode, but he couldn't sing on it. So the singing is actually a Michael Jackson impersonator.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Layers.
Yeah, it's very cool. One that stood out because it's so huge at the time was the Homer 3D. It was in the Halloween special. I remember when Homer went 3D.
And he was in that grid-like thing,
And then they sucked into this vortex and then you actually see him on like Hollywood Boulevard or whatever, which was shot there and then it was obviously superimposed. But because at the time it's so revolutionary and he goes, I feel like just standing here is costing thousands of dollars a minute, which it was. And yeah.
That's fantastic.
That was so cool.
God, I love Homer.
Now, can we get on to some of the characters?
No.
Please.
Yes, let's
because
do it.
It wasn't until I started doing deep dive and I'm like, oh, yeah. Even
so
Nelson Muntz with the forget that. Let's start with school. You got Milhouse, his friend.
Oh, Milhouse.
Principal Skinner and Mrs. Crabapple.
Oh, what about, now I've forgotten her name. The teacher that got Lyme disease.
Oh, the one with the glasses?
Oh, what was her name? I know it. My brain. But yeah.
And Ralph Wiggum.
My cat's breath smells like cat food. I love Ralph.
You do a good impersonation
Thank
of Ralph.
you.
Yeah.
I relate very much. What about when Lisa broke his heart live on live TV?
Yeah, and you see, and Bart's like, you can see the moment his heart breaks. It's like,
yeah. What about, because Ralph Wiggum's dad is Chief Wiggum.
Yes.
And I remember
my impersonation.
A thing that a quote I keep remembering is he goes outside, he's a police officer, gets out of his police car, and there's this chemical that goes, he goes, hey, it's cleared my asthma.
Well, that reminded actually, go back to the episodes was where the Homer and Ned Flanders become friends. And then Bart's like, don't worry, it's not going to last. And then they're at church and then Homer's breathing and he sees nose whistling and Ned Flanders are like, would you stop doing that?
Ned Flanders, he's a bit of a dark horse because even in that Streetcar Named Blanche episode, and he's all muscular.
Ripped, yes.
But what about the episode when we're at the snow and with his little bum?
Hattie and Selma. MacGyver.
But that's like Grandpa Simpson loving. What did he love? We want Matlock.
Matlock, yes.
Grandpa Simpson was a corker.
Oh, yeah. And Barney, the drunk
Barney. The burp. What about Dr. Nick? Hi, everybody. Hi, Dr. Nick. Oakley. I love the comic book guy as well.
Oh, yeah.
Worst episode ever.
And Mr. Burns and Smithers.
Oh.
Smithers, who had that secret crush on him.
Smithers.
Kimmy left a message on SpeakPipe.
Oh, yes. What character's Kimmy? Yeah, so let's take it away, Kim.
Songs in the Key of Springfield, one of the most important CDs of my childhood ever. We would listen to it in the car, driving everywhere. And this is like my dad listening to it as well. The songs, there was so many to list, but off the top of my head, some of my favorites were the Monorail song, Who Needs the Quickie Mart, But yeah, the Happy Birthday Lisa song was definitely one of my favorites. However, See My Vest, I spent so much time learning the words of that song. I still remember most of them. I'm not going to sing it for you as much as I would love to. Thanks, girls. Bye.
Monorail. I remember the Who Needs a Quickie Mart, and they're like, everyone had to chime in with the rhyme. Who needs a Quickie Mart? Their floors are sticky mart. The Quickie Mart is dope.
And then Paul Apu's at the rooftop going, I do. Or Apu. What about See My Vest? See My Vest. Made of real gorilla chest.
And his boots, they are albino African endangered rhino.
What is it? The poodle on my schnoodle or something?
Oh, there's a poodle on my schnoodle. God.
There was another one. When I was 17, I had some very good beer.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. What a great CD. I want to crack that open.
I know. I think we should.
Download it on Spotify. What about, I'm sorry. Yeah. Musical-themed episodes. Remember the Stonecutters and Homer was in the Stonecutters? We do.
Oh, yeah.
Who makes Steve Gutenberg? Who makes Steve Gutenberg a star? We do.
Steve Gutenberg.
And the Barbershop Quartet. Baby on board, it's you that I adore. There's some random things stuck in my head.
Yes.
We got some quotes from Instagram.
Yep.
Erin wrote in saying, everything's coming up Millhouse, and she still uses this to this day.
Oh, really?
When everything's good. And I choose you.
Do you remember, like, didn't baby Maggie have a nemesis as baby with a monobrow? They just stare at each other.
So, The Simpsons. If you have something you want to add about The Simpsons, please let us know.
Yes, we'd love
If you want a part 2, let us know, because there's so much we can talk about.
Lisa,
it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa.
Well, that's it for this week's show.
What a great episode.
Well, we enjoyed it.
We did.
I hope you do too. Just so you know, next week we're going to feature our second lot of guests. It's not just one guest, it's two that we had on.
Yes.
If we like art or are interested in art, we hope you'll enjoy the show. We've got the artist Tom Gerard, Wayne Lim, and apart from our regular segments, we sort of just want to know, like, how does the everyday person deal with art?
How art thou? How thou art.
Thou art great. So that's going to be next week, our second lot of guests, and we hope you enjoy it.
And we'll see you next week, everyone.
Bye. Bye.